Hi guys, Dorothy here, professional astrologer. Today I'm going to talk about May 16th and May 17th. And we have a big ingress going on here, which means a planet moves into a new zodiac sign. And there's a lot of importance around that and a couple other transits that I want to fill you in on so you can get an idea of what's going on for your Wednesday and Thursday. So stay with me and I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So today, let's see, Wednesday the 16th, Mars enters the sign of Aquarius. He's going to be in this sign. He's going to sneak into Capricorn a little bit later in the year, but he's going to be in this zodiac sign for almost 6 months. And that is a long time because usually he spends only 7 weeks or so in a zodiac sign. What does this mean, Mars in Aquarius? It's very similar to Uranus and Aries that we've been dealing with for the last 7 to 8 years, right? This means we are feeling very rebellious and we are pushing society to a new place in space, a new place in time. Uranus, the Aquarius energy is all about what is important for groups. Mars tends to be most interested in what's important for itself, for the individual. So, and we've had this similar vibration going on, like I said, with Uranus in the sign of Aries for all these years. And so now Mars is there. He's going to retrograde in this sign, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. But the important thing is like he's going to spend some time here and he's going to clean up what Uranus has started over the last few years, help us to really see where we're dropping the ball. Like there was a lot of movements that happened this last year while Uranus has been in that last final few degrees of Aries. A lot of movements, the Me Too movements, a lot of the high school children who are really standing up to gun violence. There's just been a lot of people really pushing into new groups. Have they petered out? Well, the news about them has, but do they still have some fire in there to continue moving forward? These are the things that we'll see move forward, these types of causes. And whatever you can get behind, whether those things interest you or not, it's not my point. The point is like whatever causes and events that you feel like you want to get behind, there's an opportunity for all of us to do that so we can really make changes that we want to see. You know, I have interest in certain things, but not other things. So I'll go with what I love. I love astrology, so I'll always be, and that's a rule by Aquarius. So I'll always be pushing for that and spreading my word and spreading my news just so people get it. So it's more mainstream eventually. But how are you going to use it? I don't know. You'll have to decide. So that's what we have going on Wednesday. Now we also have, at this point in time, Uranus has now moved into, I say Uranus or Uranus, I don't know. It just comes out however it comes out, okay? But it's the same thing. It's just the accent. Just thought I'd fill you in on that. Gemini. Mars squares Uranus on the 16th as well. He does at 3 in the morning. So when Mars and Uranus are in a square, these are fixed energies. The signs they're in is fixed. It creates a lot of tension and things can shift. It reminds us of earthquakes is one of the things that's the best way to see and to understand. And we most likely will have a lot of tectonic movement over these next couple of years while Uranus is getting used to being in this earthy sign, and he's about sudden shifts and changes. And we know, if you know science even a little bit, those tectonic plates, the plates of the earth, you know, they're pressure, and one's moving under the other, and when they finally give, that's what creates earthquakes. So think about where there's too much pressure in your life, where you're not relieving that pressure properly or even at all, and something's going to give. So when Mars and Uranus make these squares, they do it every couple of years. So he does it on September 16th, right? Like I'm talking about right now. He also will, as he retrogrades, so him and Uranus will be square on August 1st. These are all important dates. Write them down. And September 18th when he's moving direct again. There are shifts coming in all of our lives. Where these planets are at the time of their square compared to your chart will give you more information. Can't do that on sun sign astrology stuff. So it will be important for you to recognize where those shifts happen. And sometimes you don't even have to know where it is in your chart. look inside. Just look, where are you getting the most frustration? Let it go. All right. All right. So what's going on the 17th? That's a lot for one day. On the 17th, the moon enters as a new moon still. We're still in that first 45 degrees of the moon, between the moon and the sun. We're probably just getting to see a sliver. If you could get a really clear view of the west at sunset, the moon in Cancer, you're probably going to see the most beautifulest little sliver of that on Thursday evening, the 17th. So with the moon in Cancer for the rest of the day, it has a lot to do with let's just go home and settle down. Because if you've had troubles on the 15th and the 16th, then you're really going to need a break anyways. So go hibernate for a day, have a barbecue, just go home and just nest and be with your family and enjoy your day. So I hope things aren't too shaken up for you on these few days, because these first 4 days of this week can have a lot of volatility to them, but also a lot of excitement and movement, especially if you're focusing your energy and you're paying attention to what's important to you. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Remember, new intermediate class is starting. I'd like people to sign up and fill that class. That would be beautiful for me, all online. Go read the description on my website, and I will see you next time. Blessings. Namaste.